Alright, I'm gonna give you all some tips how you can improve at Beat Saber. These tips did help me, in fact. After I applied these tips, I got a lot better to where I'm about to beat this level. I'm about to beat this level with the super fast, not super fast, with this modifier. But anyway, so I'm gonna stop yapping now. So first, go to your settings and go to controllers. Now this is where you can basically change the position of the controller, how much it rotates and stuff. Now I'm not really into it much, but you can find and see what you like. Right now, I just turn position all the way up, so they're like they're sticking out more. Something I can slice farther. But you can find whichever one works best for you, but this is what works for me, just making them stick out more. Another option in your player options, or over here, you can turn off automatic player height and then put your VR on the ground or just squat down, change your player height to super low, so that way the blocks just come lower to you if you're having to reach so high for some blocks. That's what I've seen from most players. Another one in your player settings is jump duration type. Now there's two different types, dynamic and static. Dynamic, basically, it's like they come, you can see them from far away. Yeah. And I don't like it. And static basically means they kind of come up to you kind of close. You don't get to see them from far away. Now I kind of like this one better. And you can even change the jump duration type or how far they go, but I prefer static. After I went from dynamic to static, I got better instantly. So that is something to consider. Making sure which one fits you best. I would also turn down the volume so you can hear the song instead of just block slicing, but that's up to you guys. Another one is to turn off your environment effects. So basically it means you won't have a light show. Oh, it wasn't this one. Expert plus environment effects. Oh. So if you turn off no effects, just basically means you won't get flashing lights. Which kind of is a little boring, but I mean, if you're trying to focus, you don't want the lights trying to distract you, but I like to keep the effects on. And one last one, debris can get in your face sometimes. But yeah, there's probably more, but that's something to consider. Another one is practicing in pro mode and strict angle. When you turn on pro mode, it basically gets rid of the invisible border. You can slice the blocks. If you have it off, I don't even have to like slice the block. I can actually slice off the block and it'll still count as one. See? I didn't slice the block and it still counted, but if you turn on pro mode, it basically gets rid of the border. And if you practice with this, you'll basically get used to having the slice on the block, and when you turn off, you'll kind of get a little relieved. And another tip is make sure you're cutting with your wrist and not your arms. Because I see people trying to do this, and it's not really helping. They're doing this. It gets the job done. But if you use your wrist and slice hard, and kind of like this, you can actually get a better cut. And you can get a higher score. I forgot to turn. I like to leave this on. I like to leave it on so you guys can actually see me slicing the blocks. But yeah, if you just slice hard, you can actually get more blocks when you're cutting. Instead of going like this. Instead of doing it with your arms, try to aim with your wrist more. So you can slice harder and better so you can get a better reach of certain blocks coming at you, especially in harder levels. Yeah, if you apply most of these tips, then it will help you in the long term. I feel like there was another one, but I forgot. But anyway, if you appreciated these tips, they actually help to get better high scores, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment if there's any other tips you guys would recommend. And I'll see you guys in a different video. I hope these tips helped you.